Are you being overly nice to your ex, not out of love, but out of guilt and shame? Over the last 10 years, I've seen way too many individuals actually torpedo their own chances at a new and improved relationship with the person that they love because guilt and shame completely took over their mindset and their psyche. Of course, you feel bad. You are hyper aware of all the mistakes that you've made. And as a result of that, you feel like it is all your fault. And so you want to be nice. You want to show to your ex that you have changed, that you're different. But it doesn't land because guilt and shame will actually cause you to push this person further away rather than rebuilding love. You may feel like your actions are rooted in love, but actually they are not. And so if you are truly serious about rebuilding a new and improved relationship with this person that you love, we must first address the guilt and the shame. Quite frankly, I understand how you feel, but you cannot focus on your mistakes. We all make mistakes. And instead of viewing all of the mistakes that have happened in the past through that lens, I invite you to look at everything that has happened in terms of experience built. Because experience can either be built through your own mistakes or by learning from others. And unfortunately, most of us have to make mistakes ourselves in order to truly grow and learn. In essence, what I'm trying to convey to you is that you are more equipped today to nurture healthy love than you were a week, a month, or a year ago. And that is a beautiful thing. And so you must seek to forgive yourself because there's a reason why you made those mistakes. You needed to learn some things that you could not have learned perhaps without having your back against the wall, without having gone through a painful breakup and separation. Because in that moment, many people have an awakening. You are forced to really come to terms with a lot of things that you were in denial about. You kept brushing those comments under the rug. You didn't really hear your partner when they were trying to be that mirror for you. But now that you have lost them for good, apparently, you were able to really put yourself in their shoes and understand what they were telling you. And that is a beautiful thing. And that experience can actually truly be channeled and capitalized on in order to create something new. So we are going to choose to forgive ourselves every day, and not just in the realm of thought, not just through affirmations, which are helpful, but through actions, through deeds. What have you learned? And how has this learning impacted your behavior and your habits on a day-to-day basis? You need to be very clear about that. And I encourage you to actually take time to write it out. What did I learn? What were the mistakes made? What did I learn? What qualities do I need to develop as a result of those mistakes? And how do those qualities find expression in my day-to-day? The more nitty-gritty, the more granular you are about going through this exercise, the less guilt and shame you will feel, because you will be able to actually grasp your transformation. You will be able to actually see the change. And in turn, your significant other will also be able to see the change. And so we're going to stay away from the superficial approaches in trying to appease our significant other. We're not going to tell them that we love them, that they were right all along, that somehow you are not worthy, or that those mistakes that you made were simply, a reflection of the poor person that you are. No, it is not out of guilt that we are going to be able to truly create something new. What we are going to focus on is that aspect of transformation, truly giving ourselves the validation that is necessary in order to attract this person that we love the right way. So you don't need to say yes to everything your ex says out of fear of losing them. It can find different expressions. Sometimes it means giving your pet that you're attached to, that you love so much because you don't want to upset your ex. Or agreeing to perhaps not seeing your children as much as you would want to see them because you're afraid of standing up for yourself, even though you know that it's the right thing to do. Or never calling them out when they are out of line, when they are perhaps even a little bit emotionally abusive with you because you feel guilty that in the past you didn't meet their needs, you neglected them, you didn't do everything that you could have done. Both things can be true. You could have been a better boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, and also have the right to set boundaries and to say, no, you cannot talk to me this way. It is not healthy. It is not helpful. It is not helpful for you, for me, for our children. And you, as a noble being, have the right to stand up for yourself. And the more you do, actually, the more your significant other, your ex, will respect you, the less you will feel guilty, the more you will feel empowered, and the more you will be able to lay the foundation for healthy love. I empathize with what you're going through. It is not easy. I know that it is the challenge of a lifetime to be able to rebuild healthy love. But being overly nice is not the way to rebuild sustainable, healthy love. You must seek to overcome shame, to overcome guilt in order to blaze a new path. And if it's overwhelming, if it's too challenging, if it is too difficult for you to do this on your own, know that you don't have to. We are here as a team of coaches. I am here as your coach to support you. Whether it's through my free live events that happen on a monthly basis, go to my website, sign up. Or through private coaching sessions. We could jump on a phone call tomorrow in order to put a plan in place for you to feel comfortable, both in terms of the vision of what needs to happen in order to rebuild healthy love, and also next steps, what you need to do today to start to turn things around. It would be my pleasure, my honor, and my joy to be your coach, to walk with you on this path of personal transformation and to fight the good fight together. So keep up the good work. I look forward to working with you when you're ready and willing, and let's do this.